Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. My name is Naveen, and today we will be looking at the CAT 2024 series. We'll be doing QA questions, and this is part 8 of the series. And this will be we will be starting with arithmetic. Okay. So before we begin, there is a CAT counseling form that is pinned in the comment. Please make sure that you fill it up. In case you guys have any queries, anything related to exams or your profile or the courses, put in your contact number and email address correctly and we'll get in touch with you as soon as possible. Okay. So let's begin with our first question of the day. Harsh can complete a piece of work in 20 days while working alone, and Karan can complete the same work in 30 days while working alone. In how many days can they complete the same work if both start working together? So there are 3 different ways of solving it. So I will discuss all the 3 different ways, and out of those 3 different ways, we'll be using only one of them eventually. Okay. So the first approach is Harsh can complete, let's say, in 20 days, let's say, 1 unit of work. Okay, this is known as unitary method. So in 1 day, Harsh will be able to complete 1/20th unit of work. Right? Similarly, if I talk about Karan takes 30 days to finish 1 unit of work. So in 1 day, he will be completing less than 1, so 1/30 unit of work. Right? So we are talking about work here on the right hand side. So together they will be completing, so Harsh will be completing 1/20th of his part, and Karan will be completing 1/30th unit of his part. So this is going to become 1/20 plus 1/30, which is going to be 1/15. So 50 by 600, sorry, 1/12. 1/12 units. Okay. So that means in 1 day, if they together complete 1/12 units, so 1 unit of work, that is the total work that they have to finish, they will be able to complete in 12 days. So we get our answer as 12. Okay. First approach. Second approach is take the LCM of the durations given 20 and 30 and assume that to be the total work we are dealing with. Once this part is done, then we calculate the efficiency of each of the person. How do we calculate efficiency? It's the total units of work divided by the time taken by that person. So Harsh completes 3 units every day. And if you talk about Karan finishes 60 upon 30, that is 2 units every day. Since they have to complete 60 units and they are going to work together, so in how many days will they be able to complete it? So 5, 5, 5 करके कितने दिन लगेंगे? So if you solve this, you will get the value of days as 12. So 12 becomes your answer. The third approach is a direct shortcut. Whenever you have got questions of individual people and then together is asked, all you have to do is take the duration ka product and then divide it by the sum of the durations. That's it. So this will result in 12. So out of these 3 different ways, we will be preferring the second approach. Why? Because not always the question is going to be in how many days will they be able to cover the total work together. Sometimes what happens is one of the people will start the work and then somebody will join in, or if people were working together, somebody will leave. So the work can also get done in parts. When it happens in parts, the fraction becomes very difficult to keep track of because we are not using any formula, we are simply using unitary method. It becomes very lengthy, right? And it is obviously every day a difficult task to deal with fractions. So we prefer not using fractions. Okay. The third method, shortcut, is only applicable जब together पूछते हैं, सब मिलके काम करें, ठीक है? So next question. Anand can complete a piece of work in 15 days while working alone, Anant and Bhima together can complete the same work in 10 days. Find the time taken by Bhima to complete the work while working alone. We can solve it using all the three approaches. I will prefer the second one. So the total work I will take is again LCM of 15 and 10. So 30 units, right? Now efficiency of Anant is 30 by 15. So that is 2 units per day. Efficiency of Bhima, that is not known, so I will call it B units per day. As per the question, these 30 units, they together can complete in 10 days. Bas. So from here, we will get the value of B to be 1. So if B completes 1 unit per day, so in order to complete 30 units working alone, he is going to take 30 days. Right? So the first 3 steps are going to be always kind of mandatory. First 2 steps, calculating the total work and then calculating their individual efficiencies. Okay. So try the next one. Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Rohil, Aman. Okay, Rohil, have you filled the CAT counseling form? ऐसा क्या? Okay. Hold on, Ronil. Somebody will get in touch with you very soon. I'll just have a talk with them right after this. If possible, if you can share your contact number, that will be great. Okay, you have filled it. I saw that. I'll ask somebody to check it. Maybe there was some error or something. But people are, the team is watching right now. They will sort it out. Okay, so just be there for another some time at least. They'll get in touch with you. Okay, next one. Give it a try. Half a minute around it takes to solve questions on time and work. There are very special questions which takes around 2.5 minutes. Normally all the questions you can solve within a minute's time. आप वो करो तब तक मैं टीम से बात कर लेता हूँ. Sorry, it's Rohil, not Ronil. My bad, Rohil. So what's the answer for this? Very good, Vishakha. So the total work is LCM of 12 and 15. These are the 2 days they work for individual, right? So 12 and 15 ka LCM is going to be 60. So 60 units. Efficiency of Arjun is 60 by 12, that is 5. Efficiency of Bharat is 60 by 15, which is 4. As per the question, these 60 units, they both started working together, and then Arjun fell sick after working for 4 days. That means for 4 days they both worked together, right? Since Arjun fell sick, so it will be Bharat who will be continuing the work. In how many days will he be able to finish it? So into D. So whenever you don't know the duration, multiply it with the efficiency. अपने आप आ जाएगा solve होके. So this is going to be 936, 60 minus 36, 24. 24 by 4 is 6. So D is going to be 6. B. Right? Okay. Try the next one. It's about payment. People are paid depending upon the amount of work they do, not depending upon the time they take. So days पे payment नहीं होता. Payment, the total work का payment is divided in the ratio of the amount of work they complete. One. Okay. So total work 6 days दिख रहा है, 10 days दिख रहा है. LCM ले लो. So LCM of 6 and 10, which is going to be 30. Efficiency of S is 30 by 10, which is 3 units per day. Efficiency of R we don't know, so I'll call it R units per day. So 30 units they need to complete, since they're going to work together and they're able to finish it in 6 days. So solving this will get R is equal to 2. So that means R completes, R works at efficiency of 2 units per day. So what is the work done by S? So can I say S worked for 6 days, working at 3 units per day. So 18 units इसने complete किया था out of 30. And R of course completes the remaining, which is 6 days he also worked, but working at the rate of 2 units every day. दो करके 6 days में he will be able to complete 12 units. So this ratio is in which the total amount should be divided. So this will result in 3:2. Now, the money that R is going to receive is going to be 2/5 of 9,000, right? So this is going to be 2 times of 1,800, which is going to be 3,600. So D हो जाएगा आंसर, right? R के लिए 2 है ना, so it will be 2 out of 5. As in, out of 5 rupees, S will get 3 rupees, R will get 2 rupees. Out of 10 rupees, S will get 6 rupees, R will get 4 rupees. Out of 100 rupees, S will get 60, R will get 40, and so on and so forth. ठीक है? तो using the ratio logic and the fraction share, you'll get your answer. Okay, इसको try करो. 5th. A can complete a piece of work in 12 days. B can complete a piece of work in 20 days. With the help of C, they could finish the work in 5 days and earn rupees 36,000 together. Find the share of C. Same logic as the previous one. Instead of 2 people, now you have 3. total work, LCM of 12 and 20. You can take 5 also, even if you don't take, doesn't matter. Since even if I take 5, LCM of 5 and 20 is already 20, so it will be futile. पर ऐसे ले लेना चाहिए. So this is going to be 60. So this is the total work. 60 units complete करना है. Now, if you talk about efficiency of A, it's 60 by 12, that is 5 units per day. If you talk about efficiency of B, that is 60 by 20, which is 3 units per day. Efficiency of C, we don't know. So let's say it is C units per day. As per the question, these 60 units, they will be able to complete in 5 days. So C will turn out to be 4. Okay? So the amount of work done in order to complete 60 units, इसमें से A ने कितना करा, B ने कितना करा, C ने कितना करा. So A का efficiency was 5 units per day and he worked for 5 days. B का efficiency was 3 units per day. He also worked for 5 days. So total 15 units completed. C's efficiency is 4 and he also worked for 5 days. साथ में काम किए थे, so 5 will be there, just like the previous question. The ratio will turn out to be 5:3:4, which is actually going to be the same values as their efficiencies. So if you want to calculate the C's value, it's going to be 4 out of 5 plus 3 plus 4, which is going to be 12 of 36,000. So 1/3 of 36,000 will result in 12,000. Right? 4 by 12 is 1 by 3. So 36,000 upon 3, that will result in 12,000. Good, Ritesh. Next one. Now we don't have people, we have pipes. And the total work changes to capacity of a tank or a tub, container, right? इसका try करो. So work will be LCM of 10, 12 and 15, which is again going to be 60. So efficiency of pipe A is 60 by 10, 6. So work as in capacity of the container. L here stands for liters. 60 liter का tank है. Pipe A fills 6 liters every minute. Pipe B fills 60 by 12, which is 5 liters every minute. And pipe C fills 60 by 15, which is 4 liters every minute. Now, the question says they were working together, but last 3 minutes mein A and C were closed, right? So the same 60 liters that we need to fill, where A and C were closed at the last 3 minutes, आप interchange कर दो. Let's assume that A and C were closed in the first 3 minutes. It won't make any difference, right? You and your buddy were doing some work. You completed some work together and then your buddy left. You alone completed it. Ulta dekh lo. You started alone and then your buddy came in and you both were working together now. So the number of days or the number of units of work you individually finished or you finished it with your buddy, it will not change. None of that part is going to change. Same logic here. इसमें ऐसे नहीं करो कि total duration is D, तो this is D minus 3 and that is 3. इसको ऐसे ले लो आप straight away कि last, whenever in such questions, whenever it is given that specifically this much time or minutes, hours, mein, this much of work was done. It doesn't matter at which part of the work pattern it happened. If it happened at the end, you can bring it in the front. So as per your convenience, you can change the sequence of the work being done. Okay. So since A and C were closed for 3 minutes, I'm saying B was working initially for 3 minutes. And then all three were working. So all three are going to work for how much long or for what duration so that the work gets completed. So if you solve this, you will get the value of D is equal to 3. 60 minus 15 is 45. 45 minus 45 by 15 is 3. Okay. So since the question asked is total time taken, so can we say they work for, B worked for 3 minutes alone और साथ में मिलके भी 3 मिनट काम किए थे. So total they worked for 6 minutes, then the time got filled. So 6 minutes become your answer. ठीक है. कितने लोगों का सी आया? किसी ने कोई नहीं किया. कोई नहीं. Next one. Same question as previous one. Random. साथ में कर रहे, कोई चला जा रहा, फिर कोई चला जा रहा, फिर कोई आ जा रहा, ऐसे चल रहा. Rohil, are you still there? Rohil? Okay, let's call Ram by the letter R, Rahim by the letter H, and Robert by the letter B because their initials are same. So R में confusion होगा, right? So we can say that the total work is going to be again LCM of 15, 20, and 40, which will result in 120 units. So efficiency of Ram is going to be 120 by 15, which is 8 units per day. Efficiency of Rahim is going to be 120 upon 20, which is 6 units per day. And efficiency of excuse me, Robert is going to be 120 upon 40, which is 3 units per day. Right? ये हमारे पास है. So these 120 units that they need to complete, they all started working together, right? So it is 8 plus 6 plus 3. After 2 days, something happened. That means for the first 2 days, they were working together. So पहले 2 दिन तो इन्होंने साथ में काम करा. Ram left the job. Now, if Ram leaves the job, that would mean only Rahim and Robert are going to work. So that's going to be only 6 and 3. Their respective efficiencies will be used for the next 2 days. After 2 more days, right? Robert fell ill and dropped out of the work completely. Now Robert is also gone and Rahim is working alone, right? ये भी 2 दिन काम कर रहा था, so instead of H, let's put 6, his efficiency. Now what happens? Ram came back. So when Ram came back, it's going to be now 8 plus 6. इसको भी bracket में ले लेता हूँ. And for certain number of days, they will be able to complete it. So if we calculate, this is going to be 17 into 2, which is 34. This is 9 into 2, which is 18. And this is 12. So 18 plus 12 is going to be 30. 30 plus 37 is 67. 120 minus 67 is going to be 53. So we will get the value of D as 53 out of 14. So Robert Fillen dropped out of the work completely. So ये 3 point something होगा ना? It's not going to exactly divide, right? 9, 8, 7, 10 into 2. Oh, sorry, this is 34. Why did I write 37? Okay, so this is going to be 30 plus 34, 64. So we'll be left with 56. Okay, makes sense. So this is going to be exactly 4 days now. So question asked is total number of days required to complete the task. So in this case, 2 days and 2 days and 2 days. 6 days they had already worked. Another 4 days they are going to work. So it's going to be a total of 10 days, right? So a silly calculation mistake. 10 days. Next one. This is group of people. Individual people are not working. So it says 36 men can complete a piece of work in 15 days. So one man efficiency is not known. So for each man, I will assume the efficiency is M. So can we say that this total work is when 36 people are able to complete, 36 men are able to complete this work in 15 days. And the same work, 20 women, let's call their efficiency to be W, they can complete in 18 days. So we can assume the value of M and W to be completely up to us, okay? Or we can calculate the ratio so that we deal with smaller numbers. So 36 and 18, this is 2 times. 15 into 2 is 30 and this is 20. So this entire thing goes away. So this is 3 and this is 2. So the value of M is 2 and the value of W is 3, right? Interchange ho jata hai. As in, if we solve this, we'll get 3M is equal to 2W. So M is 2, W is 3. Or you can treat this to be M by W is equal to 2 by 3. Ab samne dekh lo. Same thing, right? You can use one of the two approaches. So efficiency of one man is 2 units per day and efficiency of one woman is 3 units per day. Okay. Now for a new project, 18 men and 24 women were employed to finish it in 15 days. How many women need to be employed to complete thrice the work as before in 27 days if only women are working? So what is the project that we are dealing with here? 18 men, so 18 into 2, 24 women, so 24 into 3, they were supposed to finish this in 15 days. So we got the value of the project, so which is going to be 36 plus 72, 108. So this is 108 into 15. इसको ऐसे ही छोड़ दो, don't solve it. 108 into 15 will be something, we don't care about that right now. So 36 plus 72 is 108. ठीक है, कोई mistake नहीं. Now question asked is how many women need to be employed to complete thrice the work? So अब जो project है वो 3 times the previous project है. This is the total amount of work need to be done. Where certain number of women, how many we don't know, let's say n women, and since each woman finishes 3 units of work, so into 3, and they need to complete this in 27 days. So we'll get the value of n from here. So the first thing that goes away is 3. The next thing that goes away is 27. Into 4 is 108. So n will turn out to be 4 into 15, which will result in 60. So 60 women are required to complete thrice the previous project in 27 days. Right? So most of the options had the answer as C. नहीं रितेश, C होगा. 54 नहीं होगा. You may have made some calculation mistake somewhere. एक बार check कर लेना. So please make sure that you like the video, and in case anyone is watching who hasn't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon so that you're notified every time a class is going to start. You can unlock your free trial of our BYJU'S Exam Prep app. You can download the app from Google Play Store. It's given in the description. The link is given in the description below. And once you put in your contact number and click on the button which says Start Free Trial, you will be able to access freely for 3 days. Okay. MHCT specialized course has begun. It includes all of this with thousands of questions, tons of mocks, hundreds of lectures, live lectures, recorded lectures, live lectures. Okay, all of that is present. So make sure that you enroll for the course if you are targeting this year's MHCT. Also, CAT College Predictor is live on our website. Okay, you can check the link in the description. Okay, it talks about, as in you put in your CAT details and it returns to for which colleges or college you are best suited for, what percentile is required if you want to get into a particular college depending upon your profile. Okay, so all of that is there, so check that out. And All India Open Mock MHCET MBA 2024 is currently going on. Tomorrow is the last day, so everyone please make sure that you register for this mock and write the mock. Okay, do not be worried about the result, do not be worried about the score, just see where you stand. Okay, accordingly you have to prepare, because MHCET का अभी exam date अभी तक out नहीं हुआ है, so we don't know when it is going to happen. So most probably at least you guys have 1.5-2 months. उसके पहले तो नहीं हो रहा, April end में होगा या उसके बाद ही होगा MHCET. ठीक है, so that is enough number of months and days. Okay, and also tomorrow at 11 AM you guys can write the scholarship test and avail up to 90% scholarship for CAT preparation programs. ठीक है, तो ये भी एक अच्छी चीज है, पैसे बचा सकते हो आप. Also on the app you can click on Talk to our counselor and somebody will get in touch with you. So Rohil, if you are watching this, please use the app. This is a direct way to contact someone in case the Excel is not working for you. Also, do subscribe our channel. You can follow our Instagram page. You can like our Facebook page. You can join our Telegram channel. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I'll again return with another session on the next topic. Maybe time, speed and distance, maybe numbers, algebra. So there are tons and tons of sessions that are lined up because we have to complete 1000 questions, 500 questions from each of the sections, right? So it's a lengthy series. So make sure that you always tune in. Thank you everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. हाँ नायक, so आप इधर कमेंट में देख रहे हो ना कैट काउंसलिंग फॉर्म, उसको फिल करो, or you can download the app and click on that button, talk to our counselor, get in touch with someone. They will help you out ki how to connect with someone. And अभिषेक तुक्के कैसे मारे? अभिषेक तुक्के तो तुक्के से मारे जाते हैं. As in if you have no idea what this question, what a particular question is about, तब तो आप कुछ भी मार लो तुक्का, उसका तो कुछ नहीं कर सकते. ठीक है, पर तुक्का तभी मारो जब though I will never recommend it, but you know, experts or students say that it's beneficial to, you know, do guessworks. For example, NMAT. NMAT में unless and until you don't solve a question, you can't move over to the next one, right? तो अगर एक solve नहीं हो रहा तो वहाँ रुक नहीं सकते, कुछ तो mark करना है. तो random mark करने से अच्छा है कि आप कुछ सोच समझ के mark करो. So NMAT में आप कर सकते हो because you do not have any other way out. Also because negative marking जो होना चाहिए वो आपका नंबर ऑफ ऑप्शंस टाइम्स होना चाहिए। एज इन अगर एक एग्जाम है जिसमें करेक्ट करने पे 4 मार्क्स मिलते हैं, गलत करने पे -1, एंड इफ देयर आर 4 और मोर ऑप्शंस, तो तुक्का का सेंस बनता है, ठीक है। बट इफ यू आर राइटिंग एन एग्जाम जहां पर सही करने पे 3 नंबर है, गलत करने पे 1 कम हो जाता है और उधर 4 ऑप्शंस है, तो तुक्के नहीं मारने चाहिए। chances are high that you will end up with overall negative marking from the all the guessworks you have made, ठीक है। अब तुक्का मारने के आपके पास अप्रोचेस, कुछ बेसिक वाले अप्रोचेस होते हैं, सारे क्वेश्चंस में नहीं लग सकते, ठीक है। जैसे हम इसकी बात करते हैं, see they already वर्क फॉर 2 days, 2 days एंड 2 days, 6 days तो ऑलरेडी काम कर चुके हैं, तो ये तो आंसर नहीं होगा ना कि टोटल काम भी 6 days में हो रहा है, बिकॉज राम केम बैक एंड हेल्प्ड हिम आउट, राइट। अब आप ऑप्शन से चले जाओ कि 7, 8, 10 में से कौन सा मार्क करें। सो नाउ द चांसेस ऑफ गेटिंग इट करेक्ट इज एटलीस्ट रिड्यूस्ड, आई मीन इट मेकिंग इट रॉन्ग, सॉरी, गलती करने के अब चांसेस तो 1/4 कम हो गए ना, क्योंकि अब 4 में से अब 3 ही पे आपको तुक्का मारना है, ठीक है। सो थोड़ा सा कॉमन सेंस लगाओगे तो सम क्वेश्चंस दे आर डूएबल, सारे क्वेश्चंस में नहीं लग सकते, ठीक है। और क्या ही बोलूं, सब में नहीं लग सकता। इनमें सब में नहीं लग सकता। आउट ऑफ दीज 8 क्वेश्चंस 3 में मार सकते हैं, सम अ लिटिल गेस वर्क। सो तुक्का भी तब मारो जब आप कुछ ऑप्शंस एलिमिनेट कर सको, है ना, एटलीस्ट हाफ ऑफ द ऑप्शंस। मेरा क्वांट ऑलमोस्ट 0। हाँ नायक, आई आस्क्ड यू नो प्लीज फिल अप द काउंसलिंग फॉर्म, we'll get in touch with you, or if you can download our app if you haven't yet, वो talk to our counselor वाले बटन पे क्लिक करो, we'll let you know. Speed of solving, Ritesh, there are 2 approaches. The most common calculations you will come across will be squaring, multiplication, division. Squaring is multiplication itself, right? Multiplying this number by itself, that's squaring. So multiplication and division पे काम करो, as in try to learn, try to solve a lot of questions on multiplication, remember division values, fractions, ये 2 करने पे बहुत हेल्प मिल जाता है, ठीक है। Second thing is when you are solving some calculations, do not solve or do not abide by कि you know first number 20 and next 10 है तो उसी sequence में जाएंगे। You can interchange the sequence of the numbers जैसे आप comfortable हो, ठीक है। जैसे 20 + 7 + 30 में मैं पहले 20 and 30 ऐड करूंगा, because that's easier for me, and I'll add 7 at the end. 20 + 7 is 27 and 27 + 30 थोड़ा टाइम लग जाता है ज्यादा, है ना। Similarly, अभी I solved a question where the value I got was 108, that was 72 + 36. तो मैंने क्या करा, 72 और 36 में से पहले 70 और 30 कर लिया, 100 हो गया, सिंपल नंबर। अब 72 का 2 and 36 का 6, 2 + 6 is 8, so 108 आ गया। So that's how, if I'm not writing things, I am doing it in my mind, because chances of making mistakes are less, and also it's faster, ठीक है। लिख के करने का आदत छोड़ दो, कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में बहुत हाई लेवल जाने वाले हो। अच्छा लगेगा कि Amazon का, गूगल का CEO बैठ के 245 - 37 कर रहा है, कैसे कर लेते हैं। So they keep on practicing. So practice is the second thing that you have to do again and again. Okay, more you practice, easier you get. The more you fear and you stay away from, अरे नहीं कैलकुलेशन, चलो कैलकुलेटर यूज कर लेते हैं, जैसे ही आप वो करोगे आप खुद का बुरा कर रहे हो, ठीक है। ओके अभिषेक, तो उसमें नहीं मारना तुक्के, ठीक है। देखो अगर कोई एग्जाम लिख रहे हो जिसमें नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं है, तब भी तुक्के, क्या बोलो, तुक्का तुक्का होता है, तब तो कुछ भी कर लो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सपोज इफ आई बेट विथ यू कि कोई एक नंबर बताओ जिसपे मैं कॉल करूं तो छोटा बच्चा उठाए, बेट लगाते हैं। तो whatever number you are going to give is not some calculated number, right? It's some random number. उसमें कोई लॉजिक नहीं है तुक्के में, है ना? सेम थिंग हियर. बट इफ यू कैन समहाउ एलिमिनेट वन और टू ऑप्शंस, फिर आप कुछ गेस वर्क करो, तो दैट मेक्स मोर सेंस. चलो, so thank you everyone. That's all for today. Take care. I'll see you.